Welcome to StarScene Central. Exciting updates about NCIS coming up. Don't miss out. Like and subscribe for more celebrity news. It's finally happening, NCIS. Tony and Ziva is officially on the way, and fans who've been waiting years for this reunion are thrilled. But while the excitement is real, there's one detail about the new spinoff that's leaving many feeling disappointed. The first season will only have 10 episodes. That's right. Just 10 episodes to tell a story fans have been craving for over a decade. This shorter format has become a growing trend with NCIS spin-offs, especially as the franchise shifts from traditional network television to streaming platforms like Paramount+. And while this model might make sense behind the scenes, it's hard for loyal fans not to feel like they're getting the short end of the stick when it comes to Tony and Ziva's long-awaited return. Let's break it down. The spin-off promises to follow Tony and Ziva as they build a new life in Europe, balancing the challenges of protecting their daughter while dealing with threats from their past. It's an exciting concept, especially since it moves beyond the typical case of the week structure we're used to from NCIS. Instead, this show is expected to explore deeper emotional layers, including the complicated history, tension, and connection between Tony and Ziva. But can all of that truly be explored in just 10 episodes? These are characters with years of unresolved drama, complex backstories, and a relationship that fans have been invested in for ages. Trying to cram all of that into such a short season feels like a missed opportunity. The shift to streaming platforms like Paramount+ is definitely part of the reason we're seeing these trimmed seasons. Unlike CBS, where NCIS regularly delivered 20 or more episodes per season, streaming shows often run shorter, sometimes drastically so. And while that may work for some genres, when it comes to a story as rich as Tony and Ziva's, fans were hoping for more. After all, we're not talking about side characters or minor plotlines here. Tony and Ziva have carried some of the most emotional and memorable moments of the NCIS franchise. Their dynamic deserves time to breathe, evolve, and resolve, not just a quick 10-episode arc that may or may not lead to more. It's also worth noting that this isn't the first time the NCIS franchise has leaned into shorter seasons. NCIS. Hawaii wrapped up its last season with 10 episodes, partly due to the writer's strike. NCIS. Sydney launched with just 8 episodes and stuck to that shorter format even after strike-related disruptions were resolved. But with Tony and Ziva, there are no strikes or scheduling conflicts to blame. It's just the new normal for streaming. And that's what has fans worried. What if these 10 episodes are all we ever get? What if there's no second season? It would feel like a huge disservice to both the characters and the audience who have waited so long for this story to continue. Of course, everyone is hoping that Tony and Ziva's return is such a hit that Paramount+ can't help but renew it for more seasons. But until that happens, the 10-episode format feels like a gamble. Fans want depth, closure, and a chance to really reconnect with these characters, not just a fast-paced recap or highlight reel of what's happened since they left NCIS. This was a golden opportunity to give Tony and Ziva the long-form, meaningful narrative they deserve. And while we're all excited to see them back on screen, it's hard not to wish that we were getting more than just 10 episodes to tell their story. Let's hope these episodes deliver enough to bring us a season 2, but for now, it's fair to say that 10 episodes just doesn't feel like enough. Thanks for watching.